The year is 2025. It Ends With Us, the highly anticipated film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, hits theaters. The film, starring Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, quickly becomes a global phenomenon, raking in over $350 million worldwide against a modest $25 million budget. Fans flock to theaters, eager to see the emotional love story unfold on the big screen. But behind the scenes, a very different story is brewing, a bitter legal battle between the two lead actors, threatening to overshadow the film's success. Rumors circulate about disagreements between Lively and Baldoni regarding the film's creative direction and their on-screen chemistry. What begins as hushed whispers in Hollywood circles quickly escalates into a full-blown public scandal, complete with accusations, lawsuits, and mudslinging. The controversy surrounding It Ends With Us becomes a stark reminder that the glitz and glamour of Hollywood often conceal a darker reality. In December 2024, news breaks that sends shockwaves through Hollywood. Blake Lively files a massive $250 million lawsuit against her It Ends With Us co-star, Justin Baldoni. The lawsuit, filed in Los Angeles Superior Court, accuses Baldoni of a litany of offenses including sexual harassment, bullying, and orchestrating a smear campaign against her.
Baldoni created a hostile work environment on the set of It Ends With Us. He made inappropriate comments about his past struggles with porn addiction, creating an uncomfortable atmosphere for me and other female crew members. In one particularly disturbing incident, he walked in on me while I was breastfeeding in my private dressing room.
Beyond the allegations of sexual harassment, Lively accuses Baldoni of bullying and unprofessional behavior. Lively alleges that this behavior was part of a deliberate attempt to sabotage her performance and exert his dominance on the set. As the legal battle between Lively and Baldoni heats up, details emerge about Lively's efforts to exert greater control over the film's creative direction. According to industry insiders, Lively, dissatisfied with the initial cut of the film, took the unusual step of bringing in her own team of editors and composers. One of Lively's most significant changes to the film involved the use of music. She pushed for the inclusion of Taylor Swift's emotionally charged ballad, My Tears Ricochet, in a pivotal scene, as well as in the film's trailer. While Lively's influence on the film's final cut is undeniable, its impact on the film's overall success is a subject of debate. Some critics praise Lively's edits, arguing that they enhanced the film's emotional impact and strengthened its message about surviving domestic abuse. Others argue that Lively's involvement created unnecessary tension and ultimately distracted from the film's core narrative.
In January 2025, just 1 month after Blake filed her lawsuit, I issued a forceful denial of all allegations through my attorney, Brian Friedman. I vehemently deny ever harassing Blake or creating a hostile work environment on the set of It Ends With Us. Her accusations are false and defamatory, part of a calculated attempt to damage my reputation and derail my career.
Refusing to be cast as the villain in this Hollywood drama, Baldoni launched a countersuit against Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds for a staggering $400 million. The countersuit accuses Lively and Reynolds of defamation, extortion, and intentional interference with contractual relations.
Blake's lawsuit is nothing more than a desperate attempt to salvage her reputation after her alleged attempts to control the film's production backfired.
As the legal battle between Lively and Baldoni intensifies, both sides engage in a public relations war, releasing carefully curated statements and pieces of evidence designed to sway public opinion.
Baldoni, in a strategic move to counter Lively's accusations and present his side of the story, releases a mountain of evidence, including a 224-page complaint, a detailed 168-page timeline of events, and a collection of text messages and voice memos that he claims support his version of events.
In an unprecedented move, Baldoni's legal team launches a website dedicated to refuting Lively's claims. The website features testimonials from crew members who worked on It Ends With Us, some of whom contradict Lively's allegations, and describe Baldoni as a consummate professional and a supportive colleague.
Central to Baldoni's defense is his claim that his original vision for the film, one that he believes adhered more closely to the source material, tested better with focus groups than Lively's preferred cut.
By releasing this information, Baldoni attempts to position himself as a filmmaker who prioritizes storytelling and audience engagement over personal agendas or ego. As the legal proceedings drag on, the judge presiding over the case, Federal Judge Louis J. Lyman, issues a gag order, prohibiting both Lively and Baldoni from making any further public statements about the case until it is resolved in court. In a move that surprises many in Hollywood, Sony Pictures, the studio behind It Ends With Us, throws its weight behind Blake Lively. Despite the film's box office success, Sony's decision to side with Lively over Baldoni, particularly in light of the serious allegations against her co-star, raises questions about the studio's motivations and its assessment of the situation.
Several factors likely influenced Sony's decision. First and foremost, Sony may have been seeking to mitigate its own legal liability. By siding with Lively, the alleged victim in this case, Sony distances itself from Baldoni and avoids potential accusations of ignoring or covering up his alleged misconduct.
Furthermore, Sony may have viewed Lively's version of the film as more commercially viable and appealing to a wider audience. The very public and very messy legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni sends shockwaves through Hollywood, sparking a wave of reactions from industry insiders, fellow actors, and the public at large. The controversy dominates entertainment news cycles, generating countless headlines, think pieces, and social media debates. The court of public opinion, as always, is divided, with some staunchly defending Lively, others supporting Baldoni, and many expressing confusion and disappointment over the entire ordeal.
The feud becomes a source of uncomfortable humor at several awards shows. At the 2025 Directors Guild of America Awards, filmmaker Judd Apatow, known for his irreverent humor, takes a jab at the controversy, jokingly referring to It Ends With Us as the feel-good movie of the year and quipping that the behind-the-scenes drama was more entertaining than the actual film.
Beyond the jokes and the gossip, the controversy surrounding Lively and Baldoni sparks a much-needed conversation about professional conduct in Hollywood and the power dynamics that often come into play on film sets. The outcome of this legal battle has the potential to significantly impact both actors' careers and shape the conversation surrounding accountability and consequences in Hollywood.